PlayStation VR, the final AAA headset that has been announced so far, has finally been released, and the reviews are mostly positive. Now, I don't have one myself, but I did have a chance to mess around with it at a friend's house, and I must say, I was pleasantly surprised. I was one of the people who was already sold on virtual reality, even without trying it for myself. This is an experience that I think everyone should try for themselves. It's game-changing, no pun intended. For people who are tired with how gaming is, or you've lost interest in it, you should try virtual reality. It's fresh, it's new, it's something that is possibly one of the biggest leaps in gaming, for a very long time, since the shift from 2D to 3D, even bigger than that though. All the excitement aside, my opinion aside, you have to think about it. You have to ask the question, will PlayStation VR be successful? I've said in previous videos that I think that the PlayStation VR is in the best position to be the most successful. And I'm not the only one. Many journalists, people in the industry believe so as well as Sony themselves. Why? Because they have a large install base of people who are already primed and ready for virtual reality. If you own the PlayStation 4, then it's capable of running this device. Now, this isn't the best virtual reality experience you can have if you have the money. The Oculus, which runs at $600, and the Vive, which runs at $800, are both premier VR experiences that offer higher quality specs and better movement systems, tracking systems, and things of that nature. But the PlayStation VR is very good, especially considering that this is the very first commercial iteration of the device. And for a system that is so new to be so good is very impressive. This technology is very promising. After the short amount of time I spent with it, not only is it capable of immersing you in this brand new world, but it's also a great social experience. And I think that's largely due to the emphasis that Sony specifically put on the social experience with the PlayStation VR. This is something that I think the Oculus and the Vive both lack. But there are higher quality specs, higher quality screen, and the fact that they are running on high-end PCs gives them a very clear advantage. But the PlayStation VR is the social experience that you want if you want to share it with your friends and family. If you own a PS4, you're already ready. You spend $400 to $500 depending on if you have the accessories needed or not, and you're good to go with virtual reality. The demos will last you long enough to decide whether or not you want to keep it or if you want to return it or whatever, but I'm betting that you will want to keep this device. I'm planning on getting one, not right now, but eventually, because I'm already sold on it. I was already sold on this thing. But if you're not, I really urge you to try it out. Friend's house, go to GameStop, go to Best Buy, and try this thing out, because this is an experience that you cannot get the full scope of unless you try it for yourself. So do I think that this will be successful? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, Sony does as well, because they predict that they will sell hundreds of thousands of units within the coming weeks. I think that the thing's going to be successful. Word of mouth is really going to sell this thing. Really not that many negative reviews, except for people who just really don't like the thing, but most people do. I'm one of them. So try it for yourself, see if you like it, and let me know if you think that this device will be successful. And does VR have a future in the gaming industry? Well, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like it, share it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Will VR be successful? Will the PSVR specifically have a lead in sales over its competitors? Or will the Oculus or Vive or the Gear or the Daydream VR, which was recently announced by Google, will those ones be on top of the boards when it comes to sales and popularity? Also, stay tuned, more videos to come. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more content just like this, and also follow the channel on Twitter so I can keep you up to date with uploads. As always, stay super, and I'll see you in the next video.